Okay, David Hart here again from G4 Guitar. What I'm going to do is talk about rhythm and strumming. The guitar is considered a rhythmic instrument by many. What we do with our right hand can really make a significant difference. There are certain styles, such as the flamenco style, which is really 90% rhythm. What they do with their left hand is great, but it's only a small part of what they do. Most of the action is happening in the right hand with the strumming. So what do we do? What do we need to know about strumming? Well, let's just have a look. I'm just going to give you a kind of a basic idea of the way that I strum and what I recommend. And that is where I'm moving from my elbow there first of all. This is kind of what I would call the main beat. But what happens is that I also employ my wrist, especially for faster. Moving a larger mass is very difficult. So I do a lot of strumming with my wrist, like I said, moving the main beat from my elbow and then my wrist. This takes practice, of course. It takes years of practice. But let me give you a little demonstration. You can see there I'm playing the main beat, and then I'm doing faster chops with my wrist. So and the way to practice this, the way to really learn it, is start off just by learning the basic rhythms and think about when you're strumming that you're getting the right strings, you're getting the right notes, because there's no point in strumming if you're only hitting a few. And that's the common mistake that many people make when they're learning to strum, is they end up hitting just a few of the strings. They end up hitting just, say, the bass strings there, or they just catch the first couple of strings on the way up. Now, there are reasons and times that you do that. You're trying to get a certain sound. I'll just stress here, there are no actual rules around what you can and can't do. There are just ways to practice to improve. It's all about gaining control. It's not about, hey, you must do it this way. It's about gaining control of your style of playing and then deciding what you want to do with it. It's not doing it purely by accident or because that's the way that you practiced. You want to control what you're doing. So here, when I'm strumming down, then where I'm hitting those bass notes, sometimes I'm just working on those bass notes, especially if you saw when I was doing little kind of riffs there, I didn't want the high notes in there. I just wanted to get a more bass sound. And then you can see I'm going down to the high notes. So I do have a reason to go between the two. But when you're learning and you're practicing, start off by getting all the strings. You want that whole sound. And a way of doing this is to go in slow motion, even though I'm sort of showing you, at full kind of speed here. Slow it right down and see that you're getting every string. Just do one strum and check to see if each one is vibrating. Okay, check and see that they're all vibrating. Now, the other thing is that up strumming for a lot of people is weak compared to their down strumming, because when they learn mostly downstrokes. They neglect the upstroke. So what I recommend is try spending as much time, or even giving yourself some time to work on those upstrokes to make sure that you're getting that strong, because you want it even. You want to be able to do down and up at the same kind of intensity. So when I'm strumming down there, I want to be able to get the up in the equivalent quality. Now, the last thing there is, like I said, start slow and listen for that sound. It's almost an arpeggio, but what we're doing really is just getting used to the strum. And imagine there's a line there, like a pendulum, that you're going across the same place every time. And again, it doesn't mean that you're always going to have to strum in that line. You can move around. There are plenty of reasons to move around, but again, it's about control. Start off in that one place, and then as you get better in that place, then you can move around. Okay, hopefully that's helped you, and if you have any questions, as always, contact us or talk to your teacher. Thank you.